Hey guys, welcome back. New day, new projects, and today I'm starting a project that is fairly big. What I am making is a tool post, a quick change tool post, which I've been wanting to make for quite some time, but I haven't really had the opportunity or time, since it's quite time consuming. But anyways, now I feel I can throw this in, and it's the tool post on my lathe that came with the lathe is sturdy enough, no doubt about that, but it's not very easy to work with. You always have to shim up your tools to get the correct height and everything. So I've been wanting a quick change tool post for quite some time now. And the style I'm making is the Aloris tool post, and I'm gonna make the version where it's got these pins that locks the tool. And I'm not gonna go into detail or show you any drawings over exactly how I'm planning it. I'm rather gonna do that in the actual video. So I'll just kind of explain it as I go along. So the first step for this was getting the material. I should mention too that of course I could buy one of these, and I actually looked at that for a couple of days ago. The problem is that an Aloris or Toolfix or any other quick change tool post which is big enough for my lathe runs at about the same price I paid for the whole lathe, and I just think that's too much to pay, and besides I like having projects, and I was out here in the shop a couple of days ago, and I was just standing here, and I didn't really have anything to do, so I kind of reverted back to some old ideas I had, and I decided to make this one. So I was at the scrapyard a couple of days ago, and I found a nice piece of round stock. It's 140 millimeters. And they didn't have anything smaller or shorter, so I had to buy that piece, and then came the project I've been working with now for 2 days, just cutting a piece of it, and I actually ended up borrowing a sturdy angle grinder, it's way over there, from a friend, and the rest I let my shaper with the sawing attachment saw off. So it just finished after I don't know if you can see it, but the shaper did this part here, so it's roughly maybe 7 or 8 centimeters in diameter, and it took about 6 hours. So it was quite a job, but now it's done anyways. So we got the piece cut to length. So what I'm thinking of doing now is just putting it in my lathe, indicating it, and just getting rid of all this rust, and also face one side so I know it's true. And then I'm going to flip it around and face the other side. And what I'll probably do then is to make my make the flat parts of the tool holder in the shaper. So it's probably going to be a combined video where I use the lathe and the shaper. And I know a lot of people want to see more of the shaper, so here's to you. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'll take you over to the lathe and we'll get it started. That's gonna do for the first cleanup. I'm using an old insert here that is on its way out, so I'm just gonna use that to clean off all this rust and everything, and then I'll replace it or change edges on it. Take the RPM up to 280. We'll go down to 0.25 again. Probably start off on 180 revolutions, and I'll kind of just try some different feed rates and see how it turns. RPM up to 280. Go down to 0.25 again. Turn the OD, and I didn't get a perfect finish. It's pretty good, but it's not perfect, and kind of the point of this is just to learn my machine even more. So what I'll do is I'll face this side and drill a center hole, and I'll hold it with a live center and see if that helps with the chattering I'm having here. some chattering. I think you can hear it, but it's much better. So I think it's going to leave a reasonable finish. I think I'm going to go one more pass and use some cutting oil to see if I can minimize it even further. This is at 355 RPM and a 0.125 feed rate. And again, that's in millimeters per revolution. What I did there was that earlier I was taking about 0.5 millimeter per run, and what I did now, you saw how chips were flying everywhere, and now this tool bit really wants to go a little, it wants to take off more material at each pass. So what I did now was I'm taking 1 millimeter instead, and I took down the feed rate just a little bit. So it's the RPM is at 355 and the feed rate is at 0.09, and it seems to be working much better. take you a little closer with the camera so you can see, because those chips are really turning out nice. I don't think I ever have gotten chips like that from this table. We got some chatter this time as well, but this time it was a little further in to the middle of the workpiece. I think I'm going to try and up the RPM even more. But I have one problem with this chuck, that it's not perfectly balanced. So what often happens when I'm running at 560 RPM is that I get some unbalance in the chuck. We're going to try it anyways and just see what happens. I think you can see it in the camera there. Except for the imbalance there, it looked really good. The chatter was gone, and it's obvious that it should be running at a higher RPM. So that's another problem with my lathe I need to address at some point. I think I'm gonna take this chuck off and kind of make a balancer for it and see where the imbalance is, because I really do believe it's in the chuck. I don't have this kind of problem with my other chuck, so it's probably not in the axle or spindle. Okay, so we're down to size here, 150 millimeters. So now we're just going to do this final part of the OD, and I made a mark here. 33 means I need to go in where it says 33 on my cross slide, and we'll touch this diameter here, and hopefully I'll get it close enough to just run some emery paper over it. Kind of make that little edge there disappear. So that last pass there did not leave a very good finish, but that's just kind of the way it goes. I'm gonna have to touch that up with some emery paper and just leave it where it is. Unfortunately, I just can't get a better finish there right now. I'm just gonna break that edge a little bit. Really happy with the way the part's turning out, at least on this part here, and that surface just couldn't be better. It's silky smooth. So after I've touched this up, I don't even think I have to, but I'm gonna do it anyways. After that, next time I'm gonna put it over in the shaper, and we'll start working on it there. It's been a real nice episode here. Getting these kind of chips is not very usual for my machine here, so I'm really happy I've learned something here. So till next time, have a good one, and see you again. Bye.